Yes, but are you making any money? I'm asked that question so often when I tell people what I do. The answer? No, but I'm happy doing what I do. As you can see from this video, one of my joys come from being alone, in solitude, away from the influences of people and things, as I contemplate who I am and what I truly believe and why. Yesterday I uploaded a video and the very first viewer gave me a thumbs down. Because I do what I do for self-gratification and not for applause, I accepted his or her assessment as being their point of view of my work. After all, how can one ever know the filters used by any person to judge another or their creation? This same video had positive reactions from people I consider my peers. One even embedded this video on his page. What an honor. My point is this. Had I allowed that first negative action to influence my day, I would have been, perhaps, depressed. But because I followed Microdacism rule number 1 and rule number 2, I was able to be me, doing what I do, and being true to myself. For those not familiar with Microdacism, there are some simple rules that I live by. I try to, anyway. Rule number 1 is this. The quest for self-discovery is the most important quest in life. Rule number 2 is this. Knowing yourself and being true to yourself is the most important way to live. Microdacism is based on 3 principles, really. The first is that you are the center of your universe. There are no sages greater than you are, and no doctrines better than the one you have developed by reading the works of those who have gone on before you. You are created in God's image, and she designed you to be you. She designed you to do great things. You either choose to be you to the fullest extent, or to be a slave to the ideas of others. The sooner you come to this bit of enlightenment, the better off you are. Time is irrelevant, really, because you are eternal. So what if it takes you 40 hours, 40 weeks, or 40 years, or even 40 lifetimes? So long as you come to the point of realization that you are the center of your universe. To grasp what I'm saying, on a really clear night, uninfluenced by city light or any light, look at the sky and count the stars. Exactly. Each a universe unto itself with no two alike. The second principle is simply to do no harm to another human being. Do nothing to hurt another. Not physically, not mentally, not spiritually. Recognize each individual as being a soul worthy of your respect and admiration, the center of their universe. How do you feel when someone hurts you? Exactly. Then you should love your neighbor as yourself. Through my own ignorance and stupidity, I have hurt others, of which I am truly, truly sorry. The third principle is this. All we need is love. I know, it sounds trite, doesn't it? Each and every day we're given excuses why we should hate our neighbor, why we should kill our neighbor, why we should deprive our neighbor, why we should despise our neighbor. The excuses are varied: skin color, political doctrine, religious beliefs, and so on. But deep down, we, as adults, all know that our acceptance of these false systems is a matter of choice. Choice. We make choices. What we believe is a matter of choice. In the end, we choose to pursue the path of self-discovery or not. In the end, we choose to know ourselves or not. In the end, we choose to be true to ourselves or not. We also choose to be in the company of others or not. As for me, I seek constantly to seek my truths and to live by my principle, recognize that I live in a constantly changing world. I also seek to be in the company of like-minded people, allowing others to follow their own choice without judgment on my part. After all, how can I ever know their point of enlightenment? So therefore, why should I judge? One must always think for oneself. The things I think about when I am in and around nature. As for you, I hope that you have a fantastic day of self-discovery.